Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Potential Unleashed. We're back with another video. We'll be reacting to Classroom Elite Season 2 Episode 5, and I'll be breaking down later afterwards. So with that out of the way, let's get into the reaction. That definitely sounds like Kushida. Personal gain. Oh, she's being direct with it. Okay. That was not the way to go, I don't think, but yeah. I agree. Well, I mean, if she got like personal power points, she could find a way to save it to 20 million to leave on her own, but bro, look at all them unathletic people in that class. It's actually insane how weak they are. Hashimoto's voice actor is deeper than I thought it would. For some reason, I had Hashimoto's voice like more, I guess, higher and more like conniving and cunning. Oh, she got her eyes on Kiyotaka. Oh, they're gonna off-screen some of the events, I guess. Oh, look at Manabu. Nah, I mean, I don't know why you guys are expecting him to do work. Bruh, I just realized Pseudo got his guns out. Oh, they really are like skipping out on a lot of events. They got this ninja surrounded. Look at this ninja Albert. That's a big ninja. Pause. They are bullying this man. Who's that? Ruin? Yep. Should have known. And then there's Katsuraki, who's 50 years old. Bruh, Pseudo, take responsibility, man. You acting like you didn't get jumped, man. You're clearly not fine. Even if you have to crawl, that means we're losing. Got her. Yo, Class D is getting destroyed right now. She should really just sit out, man, if I'm being honest. Like, she's kind of hindering the team. I know she, like, doesn't want to hinder the team, but with her being hurt, she definitely is not. This horny dude, man. From what I'm seeing, all I see is Class C, like, I mean, not Class C. All I see is Class D is, like, stinking. I just find it so weird that in, like, Japan, like, saying somebody's first name is, like, special, you know? It's not a me thing. It's not a me thing, but he's saying he's, you know, busting his butt. But think about it like this. What about with like the academics test, right? You were hindering the class, right? Now you know how it feels for the other class who aren't physically gifted like you are to be a hindrance, right? Or to carry a team on your back. It's not fun, is it? So you can't necessarily get mad at them for when you were a hindrance when it came to taking tests and stuff. That's not how that works. Got him. And guess what? All the girls are like, Hirata-kun, like, I love you, Hirata-kun. So obviously they already hated Pseudo before. So after he just got he smacked him like that, they're definitely gonna hate him much more than they already did. Yeah, we need him. Yeah, go ahead, expose her. See, he's trying to. Ooh. Dang, he's trying to tell her to start using tools. But Kiyotaka, your way may not necessarily be the right way at the same time. Bruh, can we stop this whole Harikta stuff? Man, everybody already know that. Well, not everybody. People already know that you're the real leader. And you acting like Harikta's not hurt. Cause she was already scheming something, man. Gotcha. Set you up for a trap. Bro, why does she look like she's on her deathbed? Ooh, that is nasty. Oof. I'm never bowing down to nobody. So, Harikta, you better not do it. I go the opposite. Oh, never mind. They just not even gonna talk to each other. Alright, so I'm going to be telling you guys what all was left out from the light novel version. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. My thoughts on this episode, it was kind of ass. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. They left out a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff was missing. And I was thoroughly disappointed. And if you guys want full reviews of the light novels, I did one for book 5 and I did one for the rest of the books, at least all the way up to like year 2 volume 1. So if you guys want to see that, it's in the description below. We had that meeting with Harikta, Kushida, and Anya Koji, where we find out that Kushida's the one who strained the relationship, which is kind of funny because Kushida's also the one that wants to be Harikta's friend and wants to talk to her, wants to communicate, where Harikta showcases that she doesn't care at all. As they're scouting the characters as well, important characters are introduced, well, at least one. Another one's kind of important as he has a role later in the book, but the main one that's important is Nagumo and Shibata. They're introduced, and Harikta later that night, as they're practicing, they also have her. She asks Sudo if she could run the anchor in the 1200 meter relay because she will be racing against her brother. She wants to prove her worth to him. In terms of story, I think they did a good job, but I'm very disappointed with how little of the sports festival they included. I'm talking like it probably a combine of like a minute and a half of event time was showcased in just this episode. And I know there's supposed to be more in the next one, but the next episode is going to be the last episode dealing with this book. Specifically, one that I was really disappointed with was the 100-meter dash, because we got to see Kiyotaka. He got to run. He ran it with Hirata in his group. Hirata got first. He got 5th, and just showcased like later, like in the book and different events that Kiyotaka participates in, people are going to be more wary of him. But before we talk about that, Sakura, she got in dead last, she stunk, but she ran her hardest in order to try to impress Kiyotaka. And we also, this wasn't in the anime version, but Ibuki raced against Harikta, where Harikta won. And the reason why I'm very disappointed in this, because we know that they have a history, they have a rivalry. We saw that even though she was sick, Ibuki got the best of Harikta in the island test. And so seeing them compete like this, I'm really sad that we didn't get to see this in the anime version. There's also the 100-meter hurdles. Kiyotaka, he ran against Kenzaki, who is, if you guys didn't know, he's like Ichinose's right-hand man. So the fact that he raced against him, Kenzaki was like, Kiyotaka, Ichinose tells us that you're really fast. And he's like, oh, well, you saw it. I ran in the 100-meter hurdles. I got 5th. Where Kenzaki's like, I know that you're holding back, or it appears to me you weren't taking things seriously. And this is important because Ichinose is constantly talking about Kiyotaka, knowing that he's special. She's brought it up multiple times, and so nothing's getting past her, and she's starting to make Class B aware that Kiyotaka is somebody that they have to look out for. And I'm not going to go into much detail about the events that were left out, because I don't necessarily know if they're going to include it in the next episode. We know that the anime version likes to flip-flop and do stuff all over the place, and if they don't specify it in the next episode, the results of what happened, I will include it, just like I did in the last with the last book, or the first 3 episodes, which included book 4. I did a video where I talked about every single thing that was cut out. So if, like I said, if it's not in the next episode, then I will include it in that one. But events that were kind of either skipped over or not really focused on, there was the capture the flag, which, I mean, granted, I don't know. I'm pretty sure in the anime version, they changed it to like knocking the pole or toppling the pole. Tug of war wasn't included. There was an obstacle course race, the 3-legged race where after Kushida got hurt, not Kushida, where Harikta, she got hurt. She was the one running with Kushida, and they ended up getting last. Hirata and Kiyotaka in their group, they got first, etc. And then when coming about in reference to the injury that Seema ruined and Kushida and Harikta and all of that, I said they did a pretty good job. The only difference is that Chabishira in the light novel, she was there, she was present. And so the reason why that's kind of important is because you can't necessarily say everything that you want because there's a teacher present. So anything with like coercion or foul play, if that's mentioned, then Chabishira is a witness and she could talk to the school about it. But the reason why I didn't like this episode, like I said, because they left out a lot of stuff in regards to like the events. Like I said, I would love to have seen the 100-meter race. I would love to see tug of war because there are different strategies involved with that. I would love to see the hurdles and the obstacle course. I think that would have been pretty cool to see. And I'm kind of sad that wasn't included, but I guess it is what it is. Next episode is going to be a banger, so I'm looking forward to that. But let me know how you guys felt about this episode. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not enjoy it? I give this episode probably like a 5 out of 10. It wasn't that. Honestly, I just felt like I was watching the screen, and my reactions, I didn't really say much, so you're probably not going to get that many clips of me. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell to get never saw in a video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok is on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.